All right, so I've made many videos on my classic 91 Camry, which is in mint condition, cherry, outstanding condition. Right now, both my cars are a little bit dirty. I got to wash them again and give them a nice coat of wax, like a little semi-detail, quick little detail for my 91 and my '08 Civic, which I am letting come up to normal operating temperature right now on the '08. I'm going to go for a drive on the '08. I've been driving the 91 quite a bit lately, and now I'm going to take the '08 for a drive. And I just wanted to make a quick video on it uh, and show you and just share this with you guys. Um, but yeah, there's my 91 that I'm probably going to wash. Not probably, I will. I'll wash soon and wax. Semi-quick little detail for both the 91 and the '08. The '08's a little cleaner because it's been sitting in a garage. The 91's a little dirtier right now because it's been on the road. But yeah, this is my '08 Civic, and that's my 91 Camry, which is in excellent condition. Like I said, outstanding. It was 60,000 original miles. Right now it's under 95,000 original miles. I mean, it hasn't even hit 100,000 miles yet, and it's what, 26 years old. This one is only 69, 70,000 miles. '08, it's only 9 years old, which is actually very low miles. It's got about 20, 21,000, at least 20 plus thousand miles less than what it should have. So it's low miles as well. 20 to 21,000 miles less than what it should have by now. At least that's on the low. On the high, it could be 30,000 miles less than what it should have, because the national average now, it's no longer 10,000 miles a year, not even 12,000 miles a year. It's 15,000 miles a year on your car because people are on the road more. That's the national average. That doesn't mean that everyone goes by that. That's just the average. That's what most go by, but not everyone. So obviously this one, it's been driven probably an average of 10,000 miles or less per year, not the 12 or 15,000. So that's why it's low miles. It would actually be the original average, which used to be 10,000. Then it went up to 12, now 15,000 per year. Miles, that is, per year. So yeah, just this you guys, this is gonna end up being a long video, 35 to 40 minutes, because I'm gonna go for a drive and I'm gonna take you guys with. So just go for a drive around town, give it a nice little, happy drive for about half an hour or so, 40 half an hour to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. But yeah, so yep, this is my baby. I love my cars. There's the '89 in the background, a Camry. I started that one up as well. Let that one come up to temperature, normal operating temperature. It's good to start them, at least uh, if you don't drive them every day, at least 2, 3 times a week. Start them up, let them come up to normal operating temperature, and just let them idle and warm up. Let everything get going and get everything flowing. Cars are like the human body. You got to get up and get going and do things, get things flowing. You can't just sit there all the time. Well, cars are the same thing, like the human body, somewhat within reason. So that's what I do. I start them at least 2 or 3 times a week if I don't drive them on a daily basis any longer. And I let them idle for 15, 20 minutes, even half an hour. Sometimes even 45 minutes or even a full hour. Just because I don't drive them every day any longer. So it's good to do that. Use the fuel that's in there, keep the battery charged. Just start the vehicle, turn on the air conditioning. So the seals stay good, and things of that nature. Take them for a drive so the tires rotate, and so the car dries a little bit, so the tires don't get flat spots because they're sitting all the time, and things like that, etc. and so on. So, all right, let's go for a drive, for at least a good 30-minute drive. I'm probably going to end up driving around for about 30 to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do. So, this is my '08 Civic. As you can see, this is my baby, my family and I. And I love my car. It's clean, low miles. Like I said, this one is also in excellent condition. Cherry, mint condition, outstanding condition. And there you go. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. So it's a very nice Civic. It's a $12,000 car. We bought it for $6,000, half, 50% off. It's $6,000 on a 12 grand car. Is what my family and I bought it for. So, and it's getting a little windy and stormy because it wants to storm. So hopefully I'll be able to wash and wax my cars this evening. If not, then I'll probably have to do it tomorrow evening. It just all depends on this weather. So just bear with me, guys. Just hold on for a minute or two. I'll be right back, and we're going to go for a drive. All right, what's up, you guys? What's up? I'm back. All right, so I had to run to my other car, obviously, the '89 Camry, which I had idling and warming up, coming up to normal operating temperature, lubricating the head. So I went over there, shut it off, shut the doors. Well, rolled up the windows first, all four of them, because I had it airing out and everything, just so because it was so hot up in there, because it's summer, you know. So let all that hot air out of there and let it cool down, cool off. So anyhow, I rolled up the windows while it was, coming up to normal operating temperature. So anyhow, I rolled up all four windows and turned it off, shut the doors, locked all four doors. And I also got this little thing right here that I have so I can put you guys up there, so I can put my phone up there, the camera, and so I can make this video on, going for a drive, on this cruise, on this drive. So right now, I'm just going to close everything up, make sure everything's all good. Alright, so I'm back up in here. And no worries, just bear with me. I got you guys. Alright, here we go. So, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. So we still got about 25 to 30 minutes. So we can make this nice little video on the road, on the drive, on a cruise. Go down through downtown and then go on the highway for a while. So hopefully I have enough memory on my phone. But anyhow, I guess a 30 to 40 minute video is pretty long enough. But you know, you can make an hour, a couple of hour videos and upload onto YouTube. That's no problem. But yeah, I'm just gonna take my Civic for a drive because it needs a nice little happy drive, a nice little good drive, you know. So guess I pulled down too far. That's good for now. It's kind of hot today, kind of humid. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, you guys. Cool. So we're on 13 minutes or so. So, all right, so we're gonna go for this drive, this nice little happy drive, nice little cruise. Man, it's hot. It's kind of humid. I'm gonna turn the AC on, guys. I'm sorry if it's loud, if the AC is like all that wind noise, but damn, it's kind of hot. So anyways, let's enjoy the drive. We're just gonna go for a drive, guys. All right, so enjoy the drive. I'm not gonna put on any music. It's just gonna be a nice, quiet, relaxing drive. And it also allows me to hear the car, you know. As a car guy, as a master tech and detailer and all that stuff, we do that sometimes. We like to listen to the car. You know what I mean by that. Because you learn a lot. It tells you how the car is doing, you know, by paying attention and listening. And just listening to the car, you know, paying attention. You can hear and you can feel how the car's doing. You know, it's funny, but yeah, cars actually, they communicate to you, they talk to you, they tell you what they need maintenance-wise. You know what I mean by that. So, at least us car people, we do. Right now, I got to get a new fuse box for my '08 Civic. 620 bucks, man. Damn. But it is what it is, you know. It needs that fuse box because it's throwing that little code. Because these new cars, electrically, they're very sensitive. You know what I'm saying? One little spark or spike, you know, You got to be so careful so that doesn't happen, so you don't, get any issues. So there's no damage done. It's just it needs a new fuse box because of that little, issue with that little whatever, But and right now I shouldn't be using the AC, but it's hot. As soon as I cool off up in here, I'm gonna turn it off because right now with that little fuse box issue doesn't like too many electronic things running. I need to get that fuse box ASAP. It's got like 32 something, 32, I forget, it's got a whole bunch of 20 something or 30 something. I think it's 32 little fuses because the Hondas, they use those little baby fuses. I call them baby fuses because they're really small, the little tiny ones. But it's got 4 of them that are down. It still drives well, but not 100% up to par like it should. So I'm gonna save up, that money, $620, and get that fuse box. So that way it's 100% back up to par like it's supposed to be. Because right now it kind of drives a little funny. I don't like it. I don't like how it's driving right now. All because of that fuse box, man. These cars are they're all electrical, all computerized, all these sensors and relays, they're a little bit delicate and fragile when it comes to that, from '06 and up. Not to mention nowadays, 2016, 2017, the new 2018s, even more so, They're very finicky. Their electronics are very sensitive, very finicky, So you really have to make sure that you don't get any power surges or any spikes in your electric system, They don't like that. The older cars, within reason, you'll be okay. It'll be just fine, like nothing happened, With these new cars, they don't like that. So anyhow, let's go for a drive. Yeah, about another, I was going to say 5 minutes, but maybe another couple of more minutes or less, maybe another minute, whatever, another minute or two. I'm just going to turn off the AC because I'm starting to cool off. Maybe I'll just crack the window. Once a car gets going, you stay cool. Even though it was in a garage, it should be cool, but it's kind of like hot and humid a little bit because the raining season's going to start soon. And this is nothing. I'm not complaining. I'm from back east, from the East Coast. I know what real humidity is. In the Southwest, we don't have any humidity, so it's just I've been here half my life. You kind of tend to forget a little bit. You get spoiled. And then you start remembering, wait a minute, what am I saying? I'm from back east. I know what real humidity is. This is nothing. I'm from New York and Connecticut originally, born and raised, and I lived in Florida many years, like of my life, like a third of my life, or a quarter of my life, whatever. So, point is, I know what real humidity is. When the humidity is just outrageous, it's just out of control. I used to live in Georgia there for a while too. That's some real humidity, man. Kind of swampy and everything, all those woods and everything. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the AC, man, because I'm kind of concerned. This car needs a drive, but a little bit of a drive, but just turn off the AC. We should be fine, hopefully. I'm already cool, nice and cool. The interior is nice and cool. So we're going on 20 minutes on this video. So we should have another 15 to 20 more minutes, hopefully. So I guess I'm going to start by going on the highway and go by the mall and then go back, go through town, or whatever, just whatever, just go for a drive. Whatever I end up doing, that's how it comes out. There goes an STI. No, it's just WRX. Little Subi, that blue one that just passed. But I love this Civic, man. It's awesome. That's the only issue with it right now, that fuse box. That's it. Once I get that taken care of, I should be fine. Whatever it is, I'll just get it fixed. Look, check out this nice C7 red vet right next to it. Full red, it says the license plate. Pretty cool. So I'm up to normal operating temperature, so I'm good. I can kind of get on it a little bit if I want to now. There's that nice red vet. C7. Sounded like thunder just passed me. It was the vet. Look at him. He's like, man, why am I stuck behind this truck? Look at him, look at him. You don't even want to wait. He happens to be going where I'm going. I'm going this way too, but I'm not in that much of a hurry like he is right now, I guess. I just feel like cruising. And there's the WRX. What's up? What up, Subi? Oh, there's another vet, C6. There you go. That cranberry maroonish red. Both vets right in front of me. Look at that. I don't know if you guys see it, but yep, there goes the C7. And the C6 is chasing the C7. How funny. There they go. But I'm not going that direction. I'm going in this direction, so. I got to baby the car right now. I don't want to really push it hard because I got to make sure that it's running right. And I know all my fuel levels are topped off. There's like a few little maintenance things I got to do to it. But that's just because that's just normal wear and tear, you know, after 60, 70,000 miles, you know. It's expected. But it's in excellent condition, you know. It's mint condition. Outstanding. So, and I got a smoking deal. I bought this car off of Millionaires, which actually, you know what? We're going to go by there if we have time. And then we'll go into town after the mall. We'll go by. They live in a golf course area. And they always have really nice cars, Hondas, Toyotas, Lexuses, and who knows what else. They got these nice bikes, this nice big Scarface house. Anyhow, so I bought it off of them cheap. Well, we did, my family and I. $12,000 Honda we bought for $6,000. Of course, it didn't have the little issues that it has now. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just since it was sitting in the garage for a while, the battery got low, so I was going to take the battery out. I don't remember exactly what the heck happened, but I was taking the battery out or something, and to get it charged up, and one of the terminals accidentally, while the other one was still hooked up, touched a little metal piece, and that just caused a little spike. So I already had it diagnosed by Honda. Honda's the one's going to service it. So they said, no worries, nothing's wrong with the car. The car's just fine. It's just the fuse box took the hit. So there's 4 fuses, and it's not the actual fuses, the compartments in the fuse box. Those little 4 compartments are the ones that took the hit. So they're no longer working. They got fried. Unfortunately, they burned out. So I'm going to replace the fuse box because it's a one solid unit. You can't just replace those little 4 that little area. Unfortunately, doesn't work that way. You have to replace the entire fuse box. The rest is perfectly fine. It's just that little area that's been damaged. But that little mistake cost me $620, and it wasn't really a mistake. It's just because the damn wire, has a certain form, and it wants to go back to that. So it popped out of where I put it safely, but obviously, I guess, I don't know, whatever, wasn't enough, and it just popped out of there, and it hit, the metal end, the terminal hit another, like a metal bracket that was bolted down to the body, and it caused a little spark, which is a spike, if I'm not mistaken, or a short. But the point is that that right there just cost me 620 bucks. So I'm gonna have to, and that's because of the fuse box. That's why it's beeping. So anyhow, I'm gonna have to tighten this up here. Let them go while I tighten this up. There we go. All right. So it was my right of way, but I gave it up to them because I need to tighten that thing up a little bit so the camera stops shifting so much. This bracket thing that holds the camera was getting loose. So I'm gonna crack the window because it's starting to get a little warm in here. Yeah. So anyhow, yep, as soon as I have an extra $620, there goes the Integra boys, I call them. I'm gonna get that fuse box put in by Honda. They already had it diagnosed and everything, so they already know the deal. They already know the situation. So that's all it needs, but that fuse box is important because it makes everything else work the way it should, the way it needs to, the right way. Unbelievable. Something like that causes that damage, causes, you know, those issues. On the older cars, that doesn't hurt anything usually, within reason. You're usually okay, you know, you can get away. But on these cars, man, you can't get away with anything. So delicate, so fragile, so sensitive. That's newer cars for you. It's been like that since, like, well, it's always been like that since '79, but especially since '06 and up. And this is an '08. So, and 2017, 2018, even more so, with all the more reason. You have to be careful with these cars, you guys. You know, you can't be having electrical issues like that. It's not good. Anyhow, changing the subject, it's gonna pour down, man. Look at that weather, man. Look at that. Look, you can't even see the mountains. Look how cloudy it is over there. Monsoon season is basically here. Monsoon, monsoon, whatever. Raining season. I gotta put some gas in here. I only got a bit of a tank. I don't like the way it's driving right now. It's driving a little funny because of that fuse box. It's so ridiculous though, man. It kind of pisses me off. It's like, damn, man, why does it gotta be like that, you know? That's good and bad. You know, bad because, damn, they're so delicate and fragile. One little mishap, you know, it's amplified and magnified. You know, it's like it makes a Mount Everest out of a ant, little, you know, out of a ant mole, whatever the thing is called. You know what I mean? It just makes something small seem enormous, and it's not that much of a big deal, but it makes it seem like it is. Can't remember what it's called right now, but you know what I mean, that ant thing. When the ants build their little homes and they have like a little hill there. Well, it's a tiny little thing, but these cars make it seem like it's Mount Everest. Come on now. But I love my car. I love this Honda. Don't get me wrong. I hope that's good right there on how I have the camera adjusted. So this is the golf course. Everyone's playing golf right here on my left. I'm looking. A bunch of rich guys in their golf carts and walking around playing golf. Look at all that. I should have shown you guys that. There, maybe that's a little better. Actually, let me pull over, man. Get this adjusted a little better. I'm sitting right in front of the Scarface house here in the golf course, which I call the Scarface house. It's definitely one of them. It's a really nice big house. This is definitely a multi-millionaire neighborhood. I have a lot of friends here. My family does, and I do. Oh, well, I hope that's good enough on the camera. I'm only doing like 14, 15 miles an hour, but that's okay. 25 anyhow. I'm gonna crack the window, man. It's hot up in here now, again. And it's not hot, you know? Because it's not sunny anymore. It's kind of humid is what it is. That's what I mean by hot in this case. Right here to the left, I just passed this house. Those are really good friends of my family. I have a lot of family, friends of the family here in this neighborhood. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drive by the house. Friends of my family that I bought this Honda from. And that is a nice, another Scarface house right in front of us. Looks like White Castle or something. Looks like a mini castle. Yep, really nice. And one day soon I'll be having a nice house like my cousin Joey's house. I've made a lot of videos on my cousin Joey's. My cousin Joey's house blows all these houses away. It's a lot. It's even more than these houses. These houses are nothing compared to my cousin's, to my family's mansion back east in New York. So that's my family's Lucas Vacchi family mansion. There it is. I just passed my friends, my family's friends, my friends there, where I bought the Honda, this Honda at. They had a nice big white Cadillac sitting in front in their driveway. So, and our friend that lives there, his brother is a real estate agent. He buys and sells houses like these. I think he also used to be a lawyer, but for some reason, oh, here's golf. There's another part of the golf course. More people playing golf. Rich people, or very well financially endowed people. All right, I know. As soon as I can afford to get the fuse box, I'll get it for you, baby. I know. It's complaining. Talk about it needs its fuse box. I know, baby, I know. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hook you up ASAP. Oh, you know what, guys? This video is about to run out. I'm going on 34 minutes, so if it cuts out, I'm sorry, guys. That's all she wrote. I guess I'll have to make these videos faster from now on because the time goes by too quick. So I only have maybe like 3 to 4 more minutes, something like that, left before my phone cuts out and it just shuts the recording. So just giving you guys a heads up. So yeah, this is the golf course area. There's a lot of multi-million-dollar neighborhoods here, and this is definitely one of them. Like across the light on the other side, same thing. It's, you know, it's like this side, multi-million-dollar neighborhood. There's many multi-million-dollar neighborhoods in this small town or city, and this is one of them, like I said. So now we're gonna hit the highway, go downtown, but I don't think you guys will be able to see that because by then the phone will cut off. But at least you guys got to see a little bit. Got to see my Honda, and we got to go for a drive a little bit around town and on the highway, and in that nice neighborhood. So yeah, I guess that's it, you guys. That's a wrap. I'll catch you guys on the next video. And just enjoy the rest of the video, whatever it is that I got left, a minute or 2 or 3 or whatever. All right. And like I said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Later.